Hello, everybody. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Blade. Hello, viewers.
Hello.
Can hear you loud and clear. That is great. Welcome to the Rivals Game Show. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I'm excited, man. It's like 2 years in the making. I've been looking forward to this one.
Yeah. I'm excited for it too. It should be cool. Like it's kind of a unique take on the game. So,
yeah, 2 years in the making, pretty much. It's been going back and forth. We've been thinking about doing it with more people, doing different formats, doing it again. And, maybe we will do it again after this. But this is our first run, so we're going to see how that goes. And we added some last-minute little perks. We have jokers now as well, lifelines like from all of these other very interesting quiz shows. And to tell you guys how it works, basically, Jeffrey and Blade will be answering their questions on a piece of paper that they will write down before them. Then, if one person decides they would like to use one of the jokers, they have to announce that. The other person writes down their answer, cannot change it after they hear the results of the joker, and then the player that redeemed the joker can decide to use it or change their mind or say chat is full of shit or whatever. So that's how the jokers work. We have I have to be impartial. It can't work like that. We have none other than my main man Omelette, who goes way back in Rivals, who will be on call for you guys if you are in a tough pinch and cannot answer a question.
I actually have Copycat as my friend. He is going to be available, so...
Is he? Well, yes, if he's available, you can ask him. They will then join the call. They have 45 seconds to help you out, so you got to be snappy. And, of course, we have the poll the audience option, and then Kenny will do a poll in chat, but, who knows if you'll get good results from that.
No, I think poll the chat to eliminate something, like whatever chat says, that's wrong, so you can move on with life.
Yeah, true.
It's like a good way to eliminate exactly one answer.
Yeah, possibly.
All right, and we have a bunch of questions. I think we have a nice, lovely number, 30 total questions with a nasty tiebreaker at the end, should you guys tie. I don't want to have to use the tiebreaker, so don't tie, please. Thank you. And then we have all sorts of questions ranging from very nerdy questions to hit points to history. We even have a question about Rivals' success in here. So we're touching a lot of bases. Success. So we're touching all the bases.
Did not succeed.
Right, yeah. At what point in time did Rivals fail?
Well, as far as their revenue was concerned, when they did have some.
I hope one of the questions is how much did Derek spend on Rivals?
Yeah. Right. Hey, yeah. I remember that.
Yes, but if he does not reveal that number, we can't ask the question, All right, I think we're ready to hit this thing off. If you guys have any questions, let me know before we start. All clear?
I think yes. No, it's questions.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
I wish you guys both the best of luck, and let's get this show on the road. All right. Question number 1 is a true or false question. Scavengers have more hit points than fanatics. Please write down your answers on that paper. True
I've only got A, B, C, D written down. I didn't know I was going to need to do true and false as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you can do like a plus or a minus or something.
How long do we get to answer each question? Because I need to think about this one.
Take a minute. It's fine. I'll let you know if you're taking too long.
Do they have more? That's interesting. That's an interesting question. I actually don't know off the top of my head. I have to think, yeah.
I would say a good minute and a half.
Okay. I've got my answer.
Fanatics and scavs. We all know that the scavs have a lot less hit points compared to the to the laser troops.
Mm-hmm.
Scavs are a 3-man model, and so are Fanatics.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
All right.
You're both ready?
I believe so.
Okay, Jeffrey, please reveal your answer.
Are you not revealing simultaneously?
An F for false. Okay, Blade.
Jeffrey.
Blade, what you got?
Let me see if I can hold this up correctly. So it's mirrored, right? So I need to hold it this way around.
Yeah.
No, it's a nightmare. Oh my god. I don't know if there's anywhere I can hold it because it's mirrored.
But you can
write it mirrored.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm going with true.
Blade gets the point on this one.
Let's go.
Early start. All right.
Scavengers indeed do have a little bit more health. Scavengers have 280 hit points per model, and in a previous patch they had 320. Fanatics, as of now, have 220.
I'll tell you what, man. I really genuinely had like no idea on that one. I just thought to myself, what happens when a militant attacks them? And I thought, man, Fanatics just melt when a militant attacks them.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true.
That's all I could think of. I'm pretty sure Fanatics die faster.
I've just never thought about that before. So it's a good question.
That is a very good way to think about it. And if I were to do the same, I would say, yeah, I feel Fanatics die a little bit faster because you always get that.
I was like, my gut feeling says.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Because you get that flash from when one dies and the effect procs, and that always came so quickly. That kind of underlined it a little bit for me. All right, well done, Blade. That is going to give him point number 1, first blood. Very nice.
Easy claps.
All right, let's go on to our next question. It's going to be another true or false questions. Talons and Riflemen deal the same amount of anti-infantry damage.
I'm just holding up true to check if it's backwards, by the way. This is not my answer. Nope. Close though. The E was backwards.
It's all over the place, but it's
it's hard, man. It's hard to do it mirror writing. I'm sorry, what was the question?
It is.
Oh, I can read it. Oh, you know what? I think I know this one already.
Yeah, I do too. I've got my answer ready.
Yep, I'm ready as well.
All right, Blade, you get to show your answer first.
I believe it is true.
All right, Jeffrey, what is your answer?
Also true.
Wow, you guys, that is incorrect.
What?
What? Is it off by like 1?
It's very small. Riflemen have 110 DPS, 38 damage.
It's effectively the same.
A Talon has 114, 57 per shot.
Oh, it's so close.
Bro, whatever.
Talon is just a little bit better. So when you see those
technically
Talons, not Riflemen.
That's like one of those things where everyone always says, "Oh, did you know Talons and Riflemen have the same damage?" But apparently they don't.
Yeah, effectively the same. But yeah, I suppose technically not. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I feel like it's right there.
It's something that you can't really, if you don't know it, you can't really discern that in game. It's a nasty one.
True. Yeah, that is true. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that was a savage one. Don't worry, not all the questions are savage, but it's also it's great to see that the masterminds, the OGs of Rivals, don't know everything. I'm sure that'll be fun.
There's so much
chat.
I don't remember.
All right, let's go to our next question. Question number 3 is gonna be another true or false. The minigun turret from Strong Arm detects stealth units.
That's a good question.
It's an interesting question. we put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, I haven't thought about that either.
I'm pretty sure I've got the answer.
Gotta have questions that kind of debate you as well, you know?
I've got the answer as well.
Correct, I have no idea, but... We good? We ready to go?
We're ready to go. Jeffrey, would you please display your answer first?
I said true.
You said true.
Ooh, interesting.
Blade?
I've gone false.
Yup.
Is it false?
Is the correct answer.
I thought it did, but yeah, maybe it doesn't. I can't remember.
Infantry, bro.
It's only infantry?
Only infantry detects, yeah.
However,
Well, I knew that.
fun fact, it used to. In February 2019, it was changed to no longer detect infantry.
Now that
really?
I didn't actually know. If that had been the question,
okay.
I would have got it wrong. If it had been, can minigun turret ever detect stealth units in the history of Rivals, then I would have been wrong.
Okay.
It's a bit of a spicy one.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there was even a change, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't know they could ever detect.
Yep.
I mean, I thought, like, when I was thinking about the answer, I'm like, I think I remember that being a thing, but, like, I wasn't 100% sure, and then, well, I guess it was.
See, the problem here is, back when Jeffrey played in 2019, it did detect.
Right? Yeah, I got some old knowledge stuck in my head. Good stuff, though. Hey, well, it's early yet, but we'll see.
Let's go on and see how good your stealth detection is with other units, shall we?
Oh god, really?
Oh boy.
True or false? Scarabs detect stealth units.
I'm ready to answer.
Me too.
All right, Blade, would you start, please?
Easy true.
Easy true.
Easy
okay.
true.
Jeffrey?
I went with true as well.
Wow. You're both wrong.
Thank you for coming in.
What? They don't?
Are you serious?
It is
Oh my
false.
god. These are some
feel
ridiculous
like we can
facts.
back and test that right now. That
Really?
doesn't sound right.
No way.
Well,
I'm actually
mean,
surprised.
This was certainly a Kenny question. The thing is, a scarab is not an infantry. We already established the rule.
It is.
No, it comes from the barracks, but it's not infantry.
Yeah. Well,
But it has infantry armor type.
It is infantry though, because units do damage to it as though it's an infantry type, right?
Yeah.
Like flame troops will do more damage to it than they do to vehicles. They do the same infantry damage they do to scarabs because it's an infantry.
All right,
That's
that
interesting. So
may
it's just
certainly be
a weird inconsistency in the game.
That may certainly
Interesting.
be a technicality, but this.
Are you sure? I feel like Kenny's wrong here. I'd like
Do not question our sources.
I'd like to use my joker of question Kenny.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's an
Right.
interesting one. All right, well, we're all learning something new today, I guess.
Man, this game show is tough. These are some hard questions.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well,
Brutal.
what did you expect? A walk in the park? You guys are also
I
tough.
kind of did. I know a lot about Rivals. I thought it was going to be easy.
Yeah, I agree. That's too funny.
Kenny
Well,
cooked
let's
up
keep
some
going.
very savage questions. All right, let's move on to our next question. And because I'm seeing you guys are just so good at these true or false questions, let's stick with them.
Yeah,
True
50-50
or
is playing
false? Flame Tank has more hit points than Disruptor.
Flame Tank has more hit points than Disruptor.
Correct. That is, I mean, not correct. You said that correctly.
Yeah, no,
I've got my answer already.
I don't know, man. I haven't, like, who uses these? Ask the Koreans, you know?
I don't remember the numbers, but I have logic to go by.
If you want, we can do a phone ECH.
I'm thinking.
But he'll have
actually,
to
I might
answer in
call
Korean.
Copycat on this one.
Yeah, phony CH.
I genuinely might
No.
call Copycat on this one. Flame Tank has more hit points than Disruptor. You know what? Actually, no. I think I've got an answer. I think I'm happy.
All right, write that down and let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Jeffrey,
Ready as
how
well.
are you looking?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Since Blade is so eager to answer this one, we're gonna start with him first.
I've gone true.
All right.
Interesting. I've gone false.
Okay, and the answer is false.
Nightmare.
So that is a point for Jeffrey.
All right.
Jeffrey's
there we go.
first point.
Excellent.
Catching up slowly.
Points, or are they the same?
There's a reason why I think the flame tank has less. And that's just strictly because way back when, it used to be terrorizing down in the lower league. So they adjusted the unit to make it easier to deal with, and hit points was one of the things they changed. So my logic was...
Man, that's outrageous.
I know, but, well, it's slow, right? Flame tank's got speed, and whereas Disruptor doesn't. So usually, lower speed means higher hit points.
The background here, the stats are: Flame Tank has 3,050 hit points. Disruptor has 3,300. Flame Tank.
There you go.
Health
Minimal,
fluctuated. It fluctuated in the beta, going from 3,000 to 4,000, and then
4,000. Oh my
gosh.
And then had a breakpoint adjustment. But Disruptor health point has never changed.
Yep, that sounds about right.
That's
why it's still such a, that's why the Koreans play it.
Why does the Sandstorm have 28 million hit points? Because Nivmet was like, let's see what happens!
Yeah, actually. Not wrong.
Alright, let's kick off our next question. And we're loving these true or false ones, so let's go with Slingshot has more hit points than MLRS. True or false?
Okay, I think I've got an answer.
Try and think about the units that you usually send against these units. How many hits they might take. Rack your brains. Rack your world.
I'm not confident, but I've got an answer.
Alright, I've got an answer as well.
Yeah, it's a good thing you guys aren't reading chat, because chat is guessing along with all of them.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean...
There's a ton of answers in chat.
Really.
And they're all wrong.
Yeah,
even though it's true or false.
It's true or false, some of them have got to be correct.
Yeah. Yeah, statistically
You're
speaking,
catching me in my joke. Okay. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Jeffrey, would you like to start?
Sure. So I went with true.
Okay. And Blade?
I went with false.
False is the correct answer.
Damn. It's close. I know it's really close.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking which units to kill them, and all of them is they all kill them in one volley. Like bikes is 9 missiles, tanks is
I was thinking MLRS had less, but
2 from Predator, 3 from Scorpion for both of them. Orca kills them both, Shade kills them both, Inferno kills them both. I'm like, how do I figure this out? I actually think that maybe this is like a trick question, and they have the same hit points. I think maybe that's where this was going.
oh, maybe. Well,
All right, the stats for this one are: Slingshot was introduced at 1,800 hit points, was then nerfed, and now remains at 1,500. MLRS started at 2,200 and then was gradually decreased to 1,500. So they have the same
so they
amount.
are the same.
I knew it!
They have the same amount.
God damn it. Oh,
Trick
jeez.
question.
It was a bit of a trick question, yeah.
I was thinking about it, I was like, I can't think of any unit that takes more to kill one or the other, so it must just be the same. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair enough.
Outrageous, though. Imagine MLRS with 2,200.
Yeah, seriously,
yeah,
I was
true.
thinking that. Oh my god.
But I mean, this was
crazy.
a Rivals
Scorpion
where you
tank
had Titans and Rockworms popping up, right? So then things like that don't. No.
I've played since the beta, and Titan and Rockworm have never been a popular unit. not in good.
I was just trying to say
Titan
tech.
have. They were when when Tech was busted and Razorback was busted, but like generally speaking, no. Rockworms and Titans have never actually been popular among high level players.
Yeah.
Except
I
that
would
one
agree with that.
time.
Well, that one time. All right.
Yeah.
The exception proves the rule, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm saying like, MLRS back then, definitely Titans and Rockworms were not popular among higher ranked players.
Mm-hmm.
That may be. I was never around for that. All right. Our next question. We're done with true or false. So our next question is going to be: when was Rivals announced? Is it A, May 11th, 2018, B, June 9th, 2018, C, June 25th, 2018, or D, July 12th, 2018?
When it was announced.
What is the definition of announced?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Like, is this when the trailer came out, the announcement trailer? Or is it like the E3 thing where they announced it and had the two guys playing on stage and made it look bad? Like, which one? What is the official announcement? What are we talking about here? First time anyone ever mentioned it in public? Like, what's the? How do you define announced?
Yeah. I mean, we're not asking when were any of the expositions where there were also announcements, but when was the first time that Rivals was mentioned?
Okay.
In a public press related circumstance.
Let's think about this.
I've got an answer. I'm just going for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got an answer as well. I've been to see if it's correct.
I'm getting word that there's no confusion possible. There's only.
Okay. I just lost sound.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Entsorger.
Oh, there we go.
I can hear you, Jeffrey.
I just heard Entsorger, I think. Could you hear him?
The test.
No. Now I can hear him.
Okay. Maybe it's your noise gate.
I didn't change anything.
Okay. Well, that was weird. So there's no possible confusion here.
Nope. According to my sources, no possible confusion.
But like we're talking about
Alright.
publicly announced, right? Because
well,
you know,
if it was private, if you know Greg Black told his mate, whispered him in the ear, oh yo, I mean, of course not.
well, you say of course not, but you could consider like the EA announcement. We're now working on this.
That is
a
the
public
EA.
announcement.
You mean the E3, right?
No, I just mean like the first time EA like got a staff together. That could be considered to be the announcement they're working on the game. But it's clearly not what we're talking about.
If that staff
Yeah, I think he's talking
meeting-
about official announcements.
Yeah,
staff
fine.
meeting all happened on the same day,
I
then
think me and
sure.
Jeffrey are both ready to answer. We understand roughly what you're saying.
So how's it looking, my dudes?
Yeah.
We're good.
You
We're
good?
ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were still thinking. All right,
Ready for
Jeffrey.
you, John?
All right,
thinking's
Jeffrey.
done.
Then please, your answer.
All right, I don't think I'm right, but I'm going with A.
Jeffrey goes with A. Okay, and Blade.
I've also gone with A, and I feel
gone
pretty
with
confident
A.
about it actually.
I unfortunately I must inform you that you are both incorrect.
Wow.
It's B, isn't it?
It is B. Yes.
Ah,
That's
man, it's
surprising.
either A or B, but I remember the event you're talking about, Blade, and it being really early,
Yeah.
like before June. Like that's what I
Yeah.
remember.
Also, like I know people who were playing the game in June, so I'm surprised that the announcement was June.
Yeah, like the announcement I'm thinking of is where they were on the stage. It was like at
Yeah.
E3 or something like that, some event,
Yeah.
and it was like the very first time the game was being showcased. I think it's just my memory here, but I mean, you guys have looked into it.
Yeah, I agree. What was the event that we're talking about where the date this comes from?
All right. So Rivals was announced at EA Play in 2018, which is basically the same thing as an E3, except it's a nasty EA event for their own marketing purposes.
That is what we're thinking of.
And
Was it June?
E3 is always held in the first half of June.
Okay.
Yeah, I must have just got the because like I say, I knew people who were playing the game in like June and July, so I was surprised that that was the announcement. There must have been
Maybe
people
there was
who
like
were
a
given data, like
tweet?
immediately afterwards,
Well,
or maybe even before.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Yeah, that's also tough. When did you
It is
guys
tough.
start playing? Were you?
It was October that year.
I Blade a little bit earlier, right?
I want to say August.
Yeah.
I want to start in like August.
All right.
I'd have to check, but it was definitely 2018.
Yeah.
All right. So
during the summer.
this next question should be a lot easier for you guys. I hope.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
All right. Question number 8. Who was the first person to ever stream Rivals? Was it X Scoundrel, Gunrun, Alicia Destiny, or Brian? Also known as Pawn to Kill.
You said this one was easier. Because
oh my goodness.
This one's not obvious either. Okay. All right.
You got your answer, Jeffrey?
I do.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm going to change it. Why not? I might have had the right answer, but we'll see.
I'm considering using a lifeline, but like, there's no way Twitch chat knows this. Like, Twitch chat hasn't got a clue. There'll be like a couple of guys in Twitch chat who know, but most people won't have a clue. And like, I'm trying to think, would Copycat know? And I think it might be before his time, so I'm not sure he would.
This is before most people's time.
Yeah,
before our time. This is before us even.
Exactly. So like, it's pretty tough. I know, like, I know which two it's between.
Yes, me too.
That's very easy. It's just very difficult to narrow down exactly which one. I think I'm just gonna pick an answer and go with it. I think I'm reasonably happy with my answer.
I'm just checking with my sources if I can give you guys a hint. if you both don't know it. All right.
I did know it. Like, I have looked this up at some point in time, but it was a while back. So I know which word it is, but
I can drop a hint. It is the same person who also created the Rivals subreddit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm correct then. I'm pretty sure my answer is right.
I think I've got it as well.
I'm like 95% now.
All right. Then please finalize your answers. And Jeffrey, you may start.
I went with D. Brian.
Interesting.
D.
Brian. Okay. And Blade, please.
I went for the other one. I went B. I'm pretty sure I remember Gunrun is the guy who made the Reddit. I'm pretty sure. I think Brian made the Discord, but I think Gunrun made the Reddit.
I'm not sure on.
It is correct. Blade gets it. It was Gunrun.
Man.
It was so easy between those two, right? That was so obvious, but I couldn't. Yeah. It was too long ago. I was like, maybe Brian did sneak a stream in. I don't know. Like.
I remember. I do remember it because like one of them talked about streaming it during. It was during an event of some kind, and he's like, I remember reading about this and being like, yeah, this was the first time this was ever streamed. You know, so I knew of it, and I knew it was between one of the two. I just it was hard to remember which.
When the Reddit dropped, when the Reddit hint was dropped, I was pretty sure because I always remember that, like, it's not like I'm pretty sure Brian made the Discord. Obviously, Gunrun was also there and was an admin. I'm reasonably sure Brian made Discord, but Gunrun made the Reddit.
That I wasn't sure about. Yeah. So the hint helped you more than it did me.
I was going to go anyway, to be fair, but yeah, the hint did lock it in.
Yeah.
If you check out the roles, Gunrun is actually the owner of the Discord, not Brian. So
he made both. Wow.
Oh, he gave it up.
Yeah, but like if he was the owner, then he must have made it, right?
Must have. Yep. Yeah, it makes sense.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. Our next question. Let us go. Number 9. Which season did the Wolfpack form?
Oh man! What?
Oh my god!
Are you serious? Oh jeez.
We have September 2020, January 2021, November 2020, and August 2020, and we have lots of background information on to this question.
Yeah, you must if you knew when they formed.
I mean, it's not that difficult to find out when they formed, right? Because it's like this is very easy to check, is what I'm gonna say. I'm obviously not gonna do that. That would be cheesy. I'm just saying like this is very verifiable. So they know for sure people know what like Kenny knows what the answer is when he wrote this question. It's very easy to check.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, man,
when was it?
It's just because there's so much background information to this question that it's meaningful from a community standpoint. I thought it was also a very niche kind of question to ask for dates like that, but because it's significant to the Rivals community, we kept it in.
That's tough. That's really tough.
Yeah, I have a ballpark idea, but the ballpark is within 3 of them, so...
Yeah, like, they're all next to each other, pretty much. So
Yeah.
I know roughly that it was around then, but...
Yep. Okay, I've got an answer. I'm gonna stick it.
I'm gonna use a lifeline.
All right, which one is it going to be?
I think I'm gonna ask Twitch chat. I feel like so many people are in Wolfpack. There must be some jabroni in there who knows when it was formed. The problem is the poll, right? So I'm just gonna get absolute nonsense. Maybe I should call Copycat instead. I'm gonna ask Copycat. I'm gonna call Copycat. I'm using my phone a friend. I don't think Twitch chat. I think there'll be some people in Twitch chat who know, but that's not gonna give us a good poll answer.
I mean, there's Wolfpack officers in Twitch chat.
Yeah, and they will know, but they can't inform the unwashed masses, and therefore the poll will be ruined by those people. If I can do our Twitch chat, and I can specifically go to Twitch chat and be like, "Hey, Wolfpack officer, answer my question," I would do that.
So you think if they don't know, they're gonna vote for something anyway and screw the results?
For sure there's gonna be jabronis who are just I don't know this one, I guess. I'm gonna ask Copycat.
All right, let's get Copycat in here. Where is he?
Hello,
Copycat. I assume you're aware of the question.
Yep, 45 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
All right, I think.
Yeah.
See,
You think it's what? Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I did some checking.
Oh, I don't know if you're supposed to check.
Well, also chat is very saying C too. They think it's C, but
everyone's saying C.
You can't pull the audience. You can't phone a friend and pull the audience. Copycat.
You're not. See, I have more information. You know.
What you should have just pretended you knew. C sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
5 seconds.
Okay. Well, I'm going C.
All right. Thank you, Copycat. All right, Jeffrey, would you like to start with your answer then?
Yep. I'm gonna go with C.
You both going with C, and you are both correct.
Oh, there you go. Lifeline coming in big.
I was thinking it was either C or A, but I wasn't quite sure which. So I just went with my gut.
I don't know. I thought like it probably wasn't B because in classic quiz show manner, 3 of them are next to each other and one of them isn't. And you're like, it's not going to be the outlier. It's never the outlier.
Not usually, no.
Yeah. November, man, that's tough. That's a tough one. Like, obviously, I could easily go and look, right? It's so easy to go and check when Coast was formed, and that was a month before. So, but I mean, off the top of my head, no idea. That's not like a thing I know.
That's what I remember about it. Like, just in terms of when it formed, it was pretty late in the year, and there were some interesting things going on at the same time.
Yeah,
I remember that.
All right, are you guys ready for the background information?
All right, let's hear it.
So, it was a notable month because Wolfpack went around and sent a message to everyone in Tiberium League to try and recruit players. They did their damnedest to try and get rank 1.
That's actually not entirely true.
And they would pop into alliances and that were public and leave a message. And then it was formed after disagreement with Coda, who was the leader of Coast, over a player who had an offensive name. And Coast was a former TS alliance, but was then kicked out due to toxicity.
They weren't kicked out. This background information is not accurate.
All right, I'll have to reconfirm with my sources.
Hey man, like I think I'm a pretty good source on this one.
I would say you are.
Well,
first of all, they didn't message every Siberian player because they definitely didn't ask me to join. I think probably because they knew I would say no.
Yeah, probably.
And secondly, they weren't kicked out for toxicity. We parted ways, which was supposed to be amicable, but Coast was completely incapable of being amicable, so it just wasn't.
I'm getting from my sources nitpicking.
Well, I mean, the details are kind of important, but yeah.
Your source is Kenny.
You never reveal a source. You never reveal a source.
Okay.
Right, of course.
All right. Let's move on to our next question. Number 10. What was, as things have changed now, what was the rarest skin in the game? Was it
the rarest?
The Camo Zone Trooper, B, the Camo Talon, C, the Iridescent Rockworm, or D, the Camo Titan?
I'm a little confused by the question.
What do you mean, what was the rare? Like, when? When's the time frame?
All right. Some specification here. We are counting rarest by the amount of people that have the skin and how long it took them to receive it.
Wow.
So considering those two criteria.
But what do you mean by was? Like, when is the time frame? Because there was a time period in Rivals when nobody had any of these, so then all of them were equivalently rare.
I would guess since we were doing, regular Legion tournaments and you had access to whatever you wanted.
I'd also like to, I don't know if I should say this during the questioning, but what the fuck is a Camo Titan?
I have the same thought. So,
that doesn't exist, right? Like
the background information comes after the question. So
okay,
please,
all right. Well, I'm pretty sure I already have my answer. I'm pretty sure I know this one. Especially given the questions, I'm pretty sure I know where he's going with this.
I think I do, but I doubt I've got this right. But I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. All right, I'm good.
Right. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blade first, please.
I'm pretty sure he's going with Camo Zone Troopers.
Blade has locked in A. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
All right, Jeffrey.
I went with B.
Jeffrey goes with B, the Camo Talon. And the answer, my dudes, is C, the Rockworm.
I thought the Rockworm, but so many people have it, don't they?
Isn't the Rockworm like an event or a race reward or something?
It is, yes.
How can that possibly be the rarest skin in the game?
Well, it was first acquired by Sarpedon at the end of August 22, and it was the first time we even were able to see what it looks like.
So it wasn't a race reward.
Wait a minute. Yes, you're right. I misspoke here.
Okay. Sure.
The first 3 units were from Rivals races. The old devs were all fired, so then they only became obtainable through vanity giveaways. Camo Zone Troopers was first acquired by Blade around January 22 in a bike rush tournament, and at least one French player through the French internal tournaments. And then Camo Talon became really rare, but around May 2020 there were more French players and also Omlete who has obtained it.
And Camo Titan doesn't exist.
And Camo Titan does not exist.
And that's the rarest in the game.
The thing though, it does exist somewhere in the files, but you can't see it in the customization menu.
And how the rarest one in the game?
Alicia technically owns the Camo Titan skin, but has no way of equiping it in the menu.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she's bugged.
And she's now stuck with a phantom notification with an orange 1 on her profile forever, with that skin that she cannot equip.
That's right.
Imagine the feels of that
That's the rarest skin in the game, then.
Yeah, it must be.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Me and Jeffrey are both wrong, but I feel like B should be rarer than C if no one has it compared to one person having C. This was a weird question, though. I gotta complain about this one. This is not well written. What was the rarest skin in the game doesn't make any sense.
I'll pass the feedback on to my sources.
It should just be what is the rarest skin in the game. If Sarpedon has one and got it the latest, then that's the rarest skin in the game. It should just be is.
Also, anyway, to clear up some confusion, the iridescent rockworm is not the purple rockworm.
Yeah, obviously.
Because some might not realize that. Yeah, it's like the Chuggy and the Basilisk have an iridescent one.
Yeah.
It's like a teal color almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Banshee has it. Everyone has the iridescent Banshee. I think that a couple of people have the iridescent Avatar as well. That's pretty common. I mean, like, not common, but as vanity rewards go, it's reasonably common. But the Rockworm, I don't think anyone picks it. I didn't even know, like, that you could. But yeah, obviously originally I was thinking the iridescent Rockworm is one that everybody has, but it's not, so...
Alright, let's move on to our next question. It's now time for a different topic. Question number 11. Which of these units is completely original for Rivals and not based on any other unit from the CNC universe or franchise? Is it A, Centurion, B, Basilisk, C, Kodiak, or D, Widowmaker?
Me and Jeffrey are at like 7 out of 20 right now. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
These are tough questions. They're great questions, though.
I mean, isn't it better this way than if the questions were too easy?
I guess. You could have thrown us a bone, man. You could have some easy ones.
Yeah, right?
We could have started out with some easy ones, at least.
Original to Rivals.
Yeah, this is... I think I know the answer. I want to phone Copycat again.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? I'm keeping my lifelines for a little bit longer. I'm going to use them eventually, but I want to hold on to them for a bit.
I'm considering using the Ask the Audience one just because I feel like the Ask the Audience is so useless. You got to use it on like a pretty easy question to get some value out of it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm going to go with an answer here.
I'm thinking I might. No, hang on. I might be asking Twitch chat. This feels like one that Twitch chat would nail. Honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's what I'm thinking.
Twitch chat,
right? Like,
Twitch chat has played the other games.
Right, and then it feels like there's not going to be very many where I can rely on Twitch chat to be useful.
That's good thinking, Blade.
Well, these are hard. These are hard questions. So.
Yeah, these are really hard questions. Like, I'm only getting, I'm only at 5 out of 10. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how can Twitch chat be expected to get it?
Yeah,
but this one I feel like Twitch chat's going to slam it. So I kind of feel like maybe this is the time to use it. But I also think that I think I've got it right anyway. So I think I'm just going to lock in my answer.
All right. Since Jeffrey's already locked in, you can present yours first, please, Blade.
I'm going with D.
D. Ooh. And Jeffrey?
I went with A.
Yeah, A is the other one I would have guessed. It was between those two for me.
All right. A was unfortunately incorrect. The answer is D, Widowmaker.
Yes.
Oh, it is Widowmaker.
There's no Spooders, man. There's no Spooders in Command and Conquer.
To be fair, I don't know CNC series that well.
Before you tell us, Entsorger, can I guess? I think Centurion is based on something in CNC 4.
Yes.
Let's go!
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Centurion and Basilisk were both in CNC 4. Kodiak is the ship of McNeil and Tiberium's son. And Widowmaker came from Greg Black. Who knows?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Cool.
Let's make a Borka and a big spider.
It's a neat fact, yeah.
Borka's from Tib's son.
Is that so?
Yep. It's completely different though. Like the Orca bomber in Tiberium's son looks totally different, functions totally different, but yeah, it's from Tib's son. I found this out very recently on my stream, in fact.
I think Jump Jets did too.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, but Jump Jets rule. They were cool in Tib's son.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Man, this game is hard, yo.
This is tough, yeah.
This is really hard.
Especially for me.
Well, buckle up, guys, because it's not going to get that much easier.
All right.
At least there's still multiple choice. All right. Keeping in the spirit of Rivals history, I got another history question for you. Number 12. Which of these rival characters also appears in the original Command & Conquer, also known as Tiberium Dawn?
Excellent question. Tiberium. So this is 95 CNC.
Yes.
I played original CNC, but
is also a player character in the original old school.
Wait, a player character?
Yes.
Huh.
What do you mean player character? Do you mean like
you play as this character?
Like as a unit, you mean?
No, when you play Command and Conquer, you are a commander commanding units.
Oh, right, true.
Yeah. But who are you, Jeffrey?
Okay, I think I've got an answer in that case. I'm not sure though. This one's a stumper.
But this could also be a good Twitch chat.
Yeah, Twitch chat would probably nail this one.
So
I'm gonna use my Twitch chat.
I'm gonna lock in my answer. I'm gonna lock in my answer, but I'm interested to see what Twitch chat says.
I'm gonna use the lifeline on this one.
Yeah, it's rare that Twitch chat is useful. Remember that.
I'm curious to see if it's the same as the answer I was thinking.
So now do we wait for the poll?
I suppose so.
That's exciting. I like how most of them have like a pretty obviously wrong answer. Kenny's clearly done some work on this. He's watched quiz shows before, and he knows that when you have multiple choice, you have to have like one dumb answer that people can make fun of you if you guess it.
Yeah, right.
Like last time we had Kodiak, and it's like if anyone didn't know that Kodiak exists, you're gonna make fun of them forevermore, right?
Even I knew about Kodiak.
Yeah, everyone knows
the
about
poll
Kodiak.
is live. Would everyone please vote? Help out your boy.
Shall I join Twitch chat and vote for the wrong answer to mess with Jeffrey?
I mean, I played the original CNC, but I never finished it, honestly. Like, I played through some of the campaign, but it's not... I never played through the whole thing. Yeah.
Bro, does that mean... I don't know if I want to say it in case I spoiler later questions. But does that mean you never got to Iron Cannon the Eiffel Tower?
I never did.
Oh, that's the best bit! That's the best bit
Is
in all of the original CNC. Oh my god.
Nope, never did that.
Oh, dude, you gotta at least look up the wonky CGI movie.
Okay. I'll check that out.
The original Iron Cannon in the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, I'll check that out.
All right, before we reveal the results of the poll, Blade, have you written down your answer?
I have.
Okay. All right, the results are, Jeffrey, 46% voted for McNeil, answer C, 6 votes. 31% for Solomon, 4 votes. 15% for Oksana, 2 votes, and 1 vote for Jackson.
Wow, no love for Jackson.
All right, then.
So now you can decide, are you going to listen to Twitch chat? Are they full of shit?
You know what? I'm going to believe it, Twitch chat, for the first time ever. And I'm going to go with that answer.
You're going to go with Twitch's answer of C?
I sure am.
All right.
There we go.
And you should really know better. Because Twitch chat is wrong.
Oh, no.
Is it D?
Is D really? That's crazy.
Yes. It was one of the two. I knew it was either McNeil or Solomon.
Yeah, it had to be McNeil or Solomon. I can't believe it's Solomon. That's insane.
I thought McNeil, but you know what I'm thinking of? The early commander you see in those videos at the very beginning. That's probably what I was thinking of.
That guy has a different name. I can't remember his name, but he has a different name.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That was going to be my original answer. So as soon as Twitch chat said the same thing, I was like, okay, yeah.
I thought it would be McNeil for a couple of reasons. Firstly, he's a commander, and you are a commander. And secondly, when you play Tib's Son, which is like the direct sequel, you're McNeil again. So it made sense to be the same playable character. But you're Solomon. That's in. So what? You rise up the ranks in CNC 1, and that's why you're a general in the later ones.
That's what the CNC lore tells us. And
how
also,
Solomon.
Oh man!
Fun fact: Solomon was played by Darth Vader.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones played Solomon.
How do you know that you're Solomon in the original Command & Conquer?
Good question.
My sources tell me it's from the CNC lore.
Okay. So just no one knows is the answer. Good to know. some nerd wrote it on Wikipedia and now it's canon.
Yeah, right.
But it was Kenny.
Yeah,
Kenny edited the CNC wiki and put you're Solomon lol.
We're gonna go back and it's gonna be gone after this.
Chat is also discussing, so maybe we'll find out more. But yes, it's definitely in the wiki.
Okay, all right.
At the very least.
Good beats.
All right, next question. Number. Something is wrong here. Sorry, I'll have to read it to you. 1 second. Which was the most successful offer in the store? I'm missing a card here. The answers are A, Weekend Flash, B, The Vault, C, the $99 diamond offer, or D, emotes.
Can we get a clarification on what successful means?
We're gonna have my answer locked in.
Revenue.
Revenue, okay.
Yes.
Because, like, if you're talking about how many people bought it, then, you know, the intro bundle is going to win, but revenue, probably not.
Sorry, what was that?
I was just saying, like, if you're considering success to be how many people purchased it, then the intro bundle is going to win out. If you're talking about revenue, then it's not going to be the intro bundle because it didn't cost very much and you can only buy it once.
Okay, well then, rephrase it to, of these, which is the most successful by revenue?
Yeah, revenue is the key word here that was lacking. I'm pretty sure I'm locking in here.
Yep, me too.
I'm not sure how our esteemed question writer has received the information for this, but I'm sure we'll find out afterwards.
All right, Jeffrey, start please.
I went with B, The Vault.
All right, and Blade?
I've also gone for B, The Vault.
Then you are both correct.
Mm-hmm.
That is from an interview with Dragoon on Blade's stream.
Yeah, I remember him telling me The Vault was the most successul. But obviously, like, he told me that years ago, and it was, you know, I don't even know if the Weekend Flash existed when he told me that. I don't even know if Weekend Flash had been released when he told me that The Vault was the most successful.
Just 1 second, I'm having a problem with our question cards. So
yeah, I see 13, and I also see the answer.
Yeah. So be charming while I sort this out.
No worries. Well, I gotta say, it's been a good game show so far. I mean, the questions are brutal, but it's interesting nonetheless. Like, some pretty neat, nuanced facts about the game.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This has been good so far. I thought that maybe we could, like, ease in with some chill questions instead of being like, oh, which has more damage, the one with 111.8 or the one with 111.9? But
right? Oh,
I guess it expected to be so easy.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same.
It has 2 more damage than Rifleman, by the way.
I mean, it doesn't make any difference.
It doesn't. That's the problem. That's why it's so frustrating, because this is like one of those classic facts that people always say about Rivals. Oh, Talon has the same infantry damage as Rifleman. But it doesn't, because it has like 2 higher, which is an irrelevant number, but is also only relevant for this game show.
Right. Exactly.
Totally
Effectively, they have the same. The number of shots and everything lines up the same.
The game show. Oh, a little bit. To turn off the stream while you stop giving answers to us.
All right, I think I've sorted it out.
I'm looking away because I feel like there's another question on the screen I haven't seen yet, and I don't want to know the answer.
Where did I? Unfortunately, some of the question cards are misnumbered.
I see.
And apparently we do not have the latest revision. So I'm just fixing that.
These things happen. By the way, a little shout out here to Viper for the graphics. Doesn't this look amazing?
Yeah, man. It looks so good. Is this all Viper's work?
Yeah, I think he put it all together, didn't he?
That guy just puts in the hours for Rivals. Viper is such a hero, honestly.
All right, keep looking away. Some of them are not in the correct order, so I figured out the problem. So I have to, unfortunately, display the answer and then the question, I think. All right. I hope this will not be the problem for all the other questions going forward, but it's definitely the problem for question number 14, which we have now officially arrived at. And this question is, what was the first season where the ladder was completely reset?
Oh, God.
I remember this. Shoot. When was it, though? When was this? Well, I have an answer, actually.
It was the first season where the entire player base experienced a drop in medals.
I think I've got an answer.
I think I have an answer as well, and I'm ready to question this one as well. Of course you are. Man. I'm ready to question the question master once again.
We're running the game show now.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You're ready too, Jeffrey?
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Let me think. I might have... Have I cocked this up?
Yes, you have.
I think I might have done.
You have, definitely. 100%. You got to change your answer.
Shut up, Jeffrey. I don't know, I feel like this might be a trick question again.
It could be.
No, okay, I'm gonna lock in my answer. I think I'm happy.
Alright, then go ahead, Blade.
I'm going B.
B, alright. And Jeffrey?
I also went B.
Both going with B. That is, unfortunately, both incorrect.
It's gonna be D.
What was it?
It is C.
C?
February?
Yes.
Really? Interesting.
Really?
I know they. I'm probably thinking about when they changed the laddering system. Like, it used to be. You probably remember this, Blade. I don't remember the old system, but they changed it to.
Sectors.
Yeah, sectors and stuff like that, right? And then they switched it off to what it is now, where you unlock units as you level up. Maybe that's what I was thinking about, because that definitely happened.
I know they did some partial resetting of sectors before they even released the season system, but I don't think they were full resets. And the complete
I think you might be right.
Was part of the question. I think they did like partial resets where if you were above a certain rank, you went down. But I don't I remember them releasing seasons, like full seasons, and I seem to recall beta players, which would have been the entire current player base, were bumped down at December, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
I think, no, February actually rings a bell now when they... you didn't used to lose medals at the end of the season, right? Like, you used to continue to accumulate medals.
Like I say, they did partial resets, and they started doing that even in the beta, because I remember in the beta opening a boatload of crates before they even had the skip animation. And all the players were doing it. Everyone was trying to open all the crates, and there was no skip animation.
Yep. That was a nightmare.
Okay, I remember now.
That was in the beta, and then they released proper seasons. But did they seriously release proper seasons in February?
Yeah. Well, not like kinda sorta, right? Like, it was like their first official season reset where, like, to the question's point about losing medals.
Can we get like a clarification on this? Like, why is February the first complete reset? Why was January not a complete reset, or December?
Good question.
All right. So in January they did a reset for Tiberium League, as in every Tiberium League player was dropped down to 3,700 medals.
Yes.
But the rest of the ladder was unaffected.
They did that before January as well. And the reason I know this is because I can literally look at my seasons and see that I have like October and November and December resets. Right? Like, my medals have clearly changed for October 2018, November 2018, December 2018, and January 2019.
But I also recall you saying
must all have been Tiberium resets then.
I also recall you saying that the ranks on profiles are buggy and change sometimes.
That's the number shown. The medal count is accurate, but the number it shows. So, like, if you log in late in a season, it might say you were rank 1 when you definitely weren't. But the number of medals is correct, and my medals clearly have been reset, because otherwise I would have progressed 0 medals over 4 months, because they're all about the same number. But I don't remember when they did like maybe that was not a full reset, I don't know. Also, if you're in Bronze League now, do you still get a reset? I guess you go to 500 medals?
I think you just stay there.
That's a good question.
I should play a game on Boner Jams and wait till the end of the season and see if I go back to 500. Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I know they did some form of resetting, but yeah, I mean, if Kenny's saying the full reset was February, then I guess he's right.
All right, let's move on to our next question. Don't look. These are also in the incorrect order. Oh no. All right, I have to. I know what I'm gonna do. To fix this, we'll just remove. All right, I figured it out. They're all just swapped. It's the answer first, and then the question next. But I can just remove the slide quickly before I present it. So I know how to deal with it now. Okay, number 15. How much did the cheapest unit in the second Cabal's War Games cost? Not including its building cost.
Oh my god. Second?
40, B20, C60, D10.
Cheapest.
And I was also not on board with this question because I thought this was insane.
This is not an unreasonable question, I think.
It's not.
Not entirely, no.
This is not, because there's only been like 3 or 4 Cabal's War Games. And I remember
it
all of them. I just don't remember the order they were in. That's the problem.
The one I remember the most, you're probably thinking of, which is there's a severe balance issue with one of them. That one I remember quite well.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know all of the Cabal's War Games, but I don't remember the order they came in. That's the issue. Like if there was a hint about which Cabal's War Games it was, this would be a lot easier. But knowing it was the second one, I think I know the answer. I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Yeah, I'm going with an answer as well, which yeah, I'm going with it.
The first one had a reasonable roster, no tech, and then after that, community votes took over.
Yeah. In that case, I'm definitely correct about my answer. Yeah, and my answer is 100% correct then.
All right, would you like to start, Blade? Jeffrey, are you ready?
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Is for C60 and Jeffrey.
I went with B.
Nah, you're thinking of number 3.
I could be.
Yeah, you're thinking of number 3.
And the answer is C. Blade gets it.
Number 1 was Pitbull Sniper. It was EI only. Pitbull Sniper was the best deck by far. It dominated super hard. Number 2 was when we had community votes, which is why great answer for why you shouldn't have democracy. And the community voted for like the 1 million tech units with Banshee as the cheapest unit. And everyone was like, Banshee Rush is OP. They were wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They were wrong. Right. You could actually just go blind double harvester and make a stealth tank and kill your opponent's Banshee. And that was just better. Because if you went Banshee Rush and your opponent went Banshee Rush, then the first person to get shot off instantly won the game, which was dumb and was a risk you didn't need to take. And then the third one, they went, we'll fix the problem by having infinite tech units and missiles. Yeah, and there was nothing that could do missiles. So the entire match was just missile rushing your opponent.
I remember that one too.
And I don't think, was there a 4th?
There was a 4th one, I think, wasn't there?
Was there a 4th Cabal War Games? I don't remember what happened in the 4th one. Maybe there'll be more questions about Cabal War Games. Maybe I shouldn't have just spewed all the information.
No, you should have. That's helpful.
Yeah, I don't remember if there was a 4th Cabal War Game.
No, it's all good. That was our only Cabal's War Game question.
I think there were only 3.
I thought there were 4, but you could be right.
I can't remember a 4th, so I think there were only 3, but maybe there was a 4th.
All right, our next question, number 16. What was the highest account level during the alpha?
What? Account level? What does that mean exactly?
Okay.
Like highest unit level? Or
player level, sorry. The number you have in the bottom left in the game on the menu.
I assume
when you
the
unlock
closest number
units,
is
you have
20
levels.
Wait, do we have A, B, C, D? What's going on with the answers?
We do not have A, B, C, D. We have
Okay.
you write down a number.
Okay.
Highest level?
Okay,
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I have the answer to this. Let me write it down.
Oh, yeah, because you played in the alpha, I didn't.
No, I didn't. I played the beta.
Well, the beta wasn't until, like, later on, wasn't it? Because I remember joining the beta.
I don't know when the beta came out, but I joined in beta, which was, like, I joined, like, August, and I think the beta started in, like, June. The alpha would have been where only, like, devs playing it, I think. Maybe there were some players, but, yeah, I started in the beta.
All right, I've thought of an answer. I don't think it's anywhere near right.
Let me just take a minute to think here, because like I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I need to just like really think about this.
It currently
Okay,
is
I know. I'm pretty sure I've got the right answer here.
It's currently 60. Was it less or was it more?
I'm pretty sure I've got the answer, but we'll see.
All right, Blade is ready. Jeffrey, how's it looking?
Yeah, I've got an answer as well.
All right, Jeffrey, then go ahead.
I went with 25, although it's backwards, but...
Jeffrey
25.
is going with 25. And Blade?
I'm going with not applicable. Levels didn't exist.
Ouch. That is incorrect for the both of you. The answer is 15. 15 levels.
I mean, I would have no idea.
I mean, like, this is very confusing to me, because I'm pretty sure levels didn't exist during the beta either.
Well,
you had unit levels, and you had sectors, but the player level thing with, like, level rewards and unlocking units, that didn't exist.
I'm sure my sources are correct.
Okay.
we can discuss it afterwards.
I'd love to hear where this source comes from. Because also, like, I feel like probably there's some alpha accounts that were devs and were max level, like just had max everything, just for testing purposes.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I'd love to hear where this information came from.
We're gonna give the point to Jeffrey because he was the closest.
Okay, sure. I'll take it. I'll take the point. Absolutely.
Yep. When we're asking for a number, the closest wins, and Blade had no number.
Okay.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah, I'd love to hear where that came from.
All right, our next question, number 17. Who was the most valuable player MVP in Rivals Team League Season 3? Was it A, Alicia Destiny, B, Agent Shadow, C, Blade, or D, Surface?
Why are you laughing, bro? What the hell?
Because it's you. I was like asking you.
Me. I'm pretty good.
Apparently not.
Can you remember being MVP, Blade?
The bad thing is,
Season 3.
There's like a reasonable chance the answer is me, and I just don't remember. I have no idea. I have no idea who this Season 3 MVP was, and there's like a non-zero chance it was me. Because that was a season, like, Season 3.
Hard to remember Season 3, honestly.
The MVP thing was given by, like, the most wins. And there was, like, some kind of tiebreaker, like match win percentage. And I think I might have won all of my matches in Season 3. And also not played that many, so my win rate was really high. Like, it was like 100%. So it might actually have been me, but I don't remember. And I don't remember if there was an award for MVP.
Well, there's a reason you're on the list, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a potential. It's sad that I can't remember if I was MVP or not.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's your answer. Okay, I've got mine.
This was in the spring of 2020.
Yeah, like, I remember my team from this season. And I'm pretty sure this is... You've already locked in your answer, right, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can, like, talk about this without giving it away, potentially. I'm pretty sure this is the season I just built the Uber team. because I kept building good teams that I thought would definitely win, and then people would drop out of playing rivals before the end of the season and become super rusty, and we'd lose. So like the first season, I was on holiday for the finals, and I had to have Nukin fill in, and he died, and we lost, and Suzaku also quit. And then like season 2, Striker quit, and then managed to like lose the finals because he didn't know Razorback was good. And then season 3, I'm pretty sure was the season I'm playing with Surpus and Alicia, and we just won every single match because it was all the best players in the game in one team. But I don't remember who the MVP was. I can't for the life of me remember who the MVP was.
Well, also, you gotta come up with an answer, my dude.
Not on our team, but I can't imagine he lost any games, so maybe it was him. Oh, this is tough. All right, I'm gonna lock in the easy answer.
All right, Blade, go ahead. Let's see your answer.
You gotta assume it's Alicia. That's just
Blade,
a safe.
Blade is going with Alicia. Jeffrey, what's your answer?
I also went Alicia because I mean she was really good back then. She was considered the best player during that time frame, and she played in RTL quite a bit. And I think she was made MVP that season, but it's a little iffy.
Unfortunately, you guys are both wrong again.
It is
Agent
who is it?
Shadow.
Yeah, I thought it might be. He was not on the team, but like I think he just won all his games.
Yeah, this is back the Razorback Fnatic era.
Yeah,
and the great Agent versus Alicia rivalry, and that's when Agent managed to get MVP title for the first time. Alicia's team won against the Spartans, but it was Agent's team that won the one before, and at this point he wasn't really a big threat in ladder yet. And he was still, ditching tournaments and shit.
Right. Yeah, he was.
Agent only lost a single match during that entire season, and that was to Alicia.
Okay.
All right, let me get the next question ready. The next question, number 18. Which unit kills the base faster? Battering ram or flame tank? I mean, assuming obviously the same levels.
I could probably math this out. Actually, I think I remember the numbers.
Hold on, I find a clean piece of paper to write on.
Not be too hard because it's fresh. You guys have been playing with battering ram. It's a new unit. And remember, we're
kind of tough actually.
We've passed the halfway point, and you both still have lifelines.
I have my answer. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
me too.
how's it look? Okay, Jeffrey, would you please start?
I went with flame tank. F for flame tank.
F for flame tank. Okay, and Blade.
It could be the ram actually. It's hard to decide.
It's a ram, bro! It's got horns!
It's a sheep with a mohawk.
You don't recognize the dry skills? Come on.
It's obviously a ram!
Alright, and the correct answer is battering ram.
Yeah, I thought it might be the ram actually.
Yeah,
it's pretty close though. I think the timing isn't that far off.
I think it's like...
It's very close.
Shocking. Is it
very close?
I remember testing it and being surprised at how much more the ram won than the flame tank.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about a full base. Like, I remember it was still like 30-40% when the ram finished off 100% of the base, but I might be wrong about that.
Yeah, that's it's a little tough because it's very close, but it's a nice question because it really gets you thinking. And we went out there.
Yep.
Yeah, we wanted to find questions that are interesting not only for you guys being the OGs but also for chat so that they can guess along and test their own knowledge at the same time.
Totally. Yeah. No, they're great questions.
All right, let's see Let's get our next question ready. Now, put on your nerd glasses. The stat nerds are going to come out.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. All right. Number 19. Which of these units has the highest amount of hit points? Is it
Nice.
A? Blade, fantastic. Is it A, Phantom, B, Pitbull, C, MSV, or D, Orca Bomber?
That is quite tough. This one, Jeffrey, man, you're the stats guy. You gotta get this.
You are the stats guy.
I better get this right. Yeah. I mean, it's an odd collection of units, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this.
I don't know, man. I need to think about this one for a little while. Are you locking in your answer, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Jeffrey is confident.
I just want to, like, think about this for a second. They're, like, pretty close. I think MSV is the outlier. But maybe MSV is, like, actually low. I don't know how much an MSV has. It's such a, like... It's a unit you don't combat very often, and when you do, you only kill it when it's not fighting back, so you don't really pay attention to how long it takes to die.
What do you mean, Blade? You play MSV all the time.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like, you're not like, oh, I need to go in and kill it this quick next time because, you know, YZ, whatever. You don't care.
How many tank shots does it take,
or you ignore it most of the time. I feel like Phantom and Orca Bomber are very close in hit points because they both don't die to a Phantom volley. They're both like almost die to a Phantom volley.
But the question is, does Pitbull die to a Phantom volley?
Pitbull definitely doesn't die to a Phantom volley, even if
okay.
Not a Phantom volley.
That much is sure.
I'm like, Jeffrey's locked in his answer, so I feel like I can talk about this out loud pretty comfortably. Like, he can't change his answer now. I'm reasonably sure Pitbull. I'm like pretty sure a Pitbull is 1650, and I'm pretty sure a Phantom is like a little. I'm pretty sure a Phantom does 1500 because it kills a Razorback in one volley, and a Razorback has 1500 hit points. Does that sound right? Does a Razorback burst do 1500? That would mean that each shot had like a really weird number, right? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe a Razorback has 1600 and is 400 per Phantom missile? I think Pitbull is probably not the right answer, but it's like different things attack a Pitbull that attack Orca Bomber and
this
Phantom.
Is true.
So
that makes it tough, yep.
And a Pitbull does 250, and it takes it... I want to say it's 8 to kill a Phantom. That's like what my instincts are telling me. So that would put a Phantom at about... what, 2,000 hit points? Which is way more than a Pitbull. Maybe it's 7, so it's like 1750. That would make sense if it was 1500 for a Razorback and 1500 damage from the Phantom. Then it would be 1 extra missile roughly to kill it. That checks out. Orca Bomber, I think, lives with a little bit more health, so I think Orca Bomber's probably higher than Phantom. But then there's MSV in there, who fucking knows, man. All right, I'm gonna go with D. I think it's the Orca Bomber. Boom.
All right, Blade is locking in D, Orca Bomber. Jeffrey, let's see what yours is.
Pretty sure it's MSV.
And the correct answer is MSV.
Oh, you MS. If anyone knows.
And I think it's 2300 if I'm not mistaken.
Who cares how many hit points an MSV has?
It's 1750.
Was it 1750? I used to
Orca, Orca Bomber is the second with 1715. Then you have Phantom at 1665 and Pitbull dead last at 1611.
So does a Phantom does 1600, right? And that's how much a Razorback has, so it's 400 per missile. Is that correct?
Let me check with my sources.
How much damage Phantom does? It is... I think it's... No, because Razorback, like you were saying, has... I think it's 1610 or some weird number.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they messed it up and put it so there's no break point. I think they put it to exactly
a weird number,
which was stupid of them.
It was, yeah. But
I think it's like exactly. I think it's 1600 level.
No, wait. Mohawk has how much? It's 1650, I think, right? And then I think Razorback has 1500, I believe.
That's what I thought as well. But then I thought Phantom exactly killed it.
Yeah, I think it does.
Then it would have to have like. Remember. It would have to have like what 376.6 damage per missile or something weird.
Phantom damage is 1512, and a Razorback has exactly 1500.
Okay.
Yep. There it is.
That's so weird. Fucking MSV. All right, whatever. I'm over it.
Fucking MSV.
Who knows, man? Why doesn't MSV have that many hit points, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, what if it had more? It used to.
Unit. Such a dumb unit.
It probably should have
all the more reason to hate it.
Yeah, true enough.
All right, let's move on. Question number 20. How many seconds does it take for a Predator tank to clear a squad of dogs?
Okay.
So you'll need to write down a amount of seconds, a number, on your piece of paper, please. That is correct, Omleet. It is 1 million.
Yeah, in real time. That's right.
That is correct, Cookie Monster. It is forever.
Okay, I have an answer.
Yeah, let me think. I'm trying to think how fast a Predator shoots, and my initial estimate can't possibly be right. Because like I have a number in my head, but I feel like it's way too slow, and it can't possibly be correct.
Children have a way of doing this. It's 1 Predator, 2 Predator, 3 Predator.
Good one.
Just like with the Mississippi.
This is like closest wins.
This is closest wins, correct.
I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, what's its fire rate?
This is
one of two numbers. I got two numbers in my head.
I hate it when you have a Predator trying to get on a pad, and then you know you're gonna have to go through dogs.
Yeah.
If you're a Predator trying to get on a pad, and you have to go through anything, you're in trouble. All right, I got an answer. I'm not really confident on it though.
All right, Blade is locked in. Jeffrey, are you ready?
Yep.
Then reveal, please.
I'm going 21 seconds.
All right, Jeffrey.
Ooh, interesting. 12.6 seconds.
12.6.
Wow.
It's a Raider unit. It's a Raider unit, so it fires immediately.
That is
that's true. That's true. I didn't consider the first shot only takes like 1 second. Yeah.
Yep. That's quite the disparity. The answer is I misclicked. Oops. 10 seconds. The point goes to Jeffrey.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah.
It's 3.7 per shot, is it? Or
3.7.
2.5 per shot.
It's what?
2.5 per shot.
Is it 2.5?
Wow.
Is it really that quick?
I mean, it's right? 2.5 per shot. The answer shouldn't be 10 seconds, right? Because the first shot happens immediately, like Jeffrey said.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it should be like 7.5. Well, a little bit more, because you got lock-on time. So like 8.5. It only has to reload 3 times to kill a war dog.
Like 0.85 seconds for the lock-on or something. I can't remember exactly what it is.
I'm sure it's been tested. Don't question my sources.
2.5 doesn't sound correct to me.
Doesn't sound correct to me. I think this back-end stuff is pretty sketchy. That's all I'm going to say.
Is it 3.5?
You have no reason to believe that.
Let's go back to that level question. Where
I'm receiving my word. I'm receiving word that the source did believe it was tested.
Okay. Well, we have a stat sheet that has all this info on it, you know, so you can verify it very quickly.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
Anyway, not a big deal. That sounds about right.
All right, next question.
Stats questions, like I can't possibly compete with Jeffrey in stats questions. That's just not fair.
Yeah, well, I can't compete with you on Bravo's history questions either.
There you go. There's a bit for both of you. It's currently stands 5 to 8 in Blade's favor. So now Jeffrey can do some catching up.
All right, here we go.
All right, next question, number 21. What 2 new then upcoming features were revealed at the Rivals launch event? Was it A, laser drones and explogies? Was it B, cloning chambers and spectator mode? Was it C, commander emotes and unit skins? Or was it D, the vault and the Rivals races?
You'd think I'd have an advantage since I was there.
You were there?
Really?
The answer don't remember this? That I don't have an advantage because I didn't watch it.
Blade can't remember if he was MVP when he played it. When he played RTL.
I never watched this event, bro. I was at the event.
Blade can't remember when he was at the event.
That's true. Good
Maybe
point.
You should put your glasses back on.
Maybe.
Well, I've got my answer. I know which one it is.
Well, nuts. I'm gonna ask Twitch chat in that case because I do not remember.
Right. Blade is using his last poll to ask Twitch chat.
This is a tough question, I will admit.
The real question though is, are these lifelines positive or negative for the player?
Yeah, that's the downside. Well, I mean, Copycat gave me the right answer, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good for you.
I feel like the answer is B. That's what my gut is telling me, because I think Vanity was later, and like 2 of these involve Vanity, and I think Vault was already in the game, and I know Cloning Chambers weren't, but then I'm thinking to myself, didn't we have Spectator mode? Because we were doing the live event, and they were watching the games? Didn't we have Spectator mode?
Well,
I don't know if we did, or if they had like a special... They must have had Spectator mode
when you played at the launch event. You weren't using your phone, were you? They had phones set up.
No, they gave us phones. They gave us devices.
Exactly. So they were probably running some, dev client.
I think maybe they were using beta Spectator mode, because I seem to recall having codes to join games. We didn't do like alliance joining or anything, so I think they had codes. But maybe it was like a beta Spectator mode they were using for that event, and that's why they announced it at the event.
The poll is live. Chat, Blade needs your help, for better or for worse. Please vote now.
Chat, this feels like one chat should know. Like, there should be enough randomers who just know the answer that pushes it in the right way. Right? Like, you got to assume you're going to average 25% on each of them because people have no idea, and then there's going to be enough guys who know that push it.
I don't know, man. They didn't help me out, so...
Yeah, but in Twitch chat's defense, when Jeffrey redeemed it, he only had a 46% winning answer.
But it was right.
Yeah.
But they were right about it.
No, they were wrong.
They were wrong.
Were they?
Yeah.
I thought the 46% was correct. I thought they all said
no. It was incorrect.
It was Solomon 31%.
Oh,
it was
yeah, but no one knows that. That was impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a bad question to ask them. Who knows?
This one feels like there should be people who know it.
Yeah, it's definitely looking a lot better in the results than.
I could definitely call Copycat as well. Like, he'd know for sure.
All right, let me just lock these in. The results are in. We have 61%. 11 votes for Cloning and Spectator, 28% 5 votes for Laser Drones and Explodies, 11% 2 votes for Vault and Races, and nothing for the Commander emotes.
Yeah, the Commander emotes and unit skins are definitely wrong. I was going B anyway. Twitch chat's confirmed my suspicions. I'm going to definitely stick with Twitch chat and say B.
All right. Jeffrey, you have your answer also locked in?
Yep.
Okay, let me just write down these answers. Blade is going for B. And what is yours, Jeffrey?
I'm also going with B.
Also going with B. And the answer is indeed B.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember how they did Spectator mode at the launch event. They must have been using a beta version of Spectator mode.
It was.
Because we were playing
said they were.
And it's not like they had cameras above us or anything. Like, they were just showing the game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
so
there were some weird things going on with it too. Yeah, I remember it because if you watch the launch event, you'll actually see some clips of the game where the unit pathway is still showing in the game when it shouldn't be. There's some weird things like that going on. I remember asking about it, and Gassy told me, yeah, that was just a beta version of the client at the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cloning Chambers also, I seem to recall, was a thing, because they wanted to be like, hey, we're not, money grubbing EA, we're going to give you some stuff for free.
Yeah.
Just spend like 15k on Cloning Chambers, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right, our next question. 1 second. Number 22. How many units, and not including the strong arm turret, can attack air?
Oh my god. I've done a lot of challenges, and I can tell you from playing those challenges, it's about 0.
21, 22, or 23.
I can't kill air, so I'm pretty sure it's 0. Right, right? This is gonna, I need to write them down or something. This is gonna take me ages.
Oh jeez. How much time do we have?
We'll give you a couple of minutes for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, different pen for this.
Yes, it is. It's a rough one.
Oh man, I gotta think.
You guys can do it.
Alright, I've got racks sorted. Now for War Factory.
At least it puts your knowledge a little bit to the test, because you kind of have to think of all the units.
I'm going to be kind of sad if I get this one wrong, because I'm pretty sure I know every unit in Rivals and can go through them all, so I should be able to get this.
I feel the same way, but I know I'm gonna forget something. I'm sure I am.
What are our choices? 22. Oh yeah, okay. So you get it wrong by 1, you're screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't have a complete tux, so I had to go with what was available, Yuka.
I feel like I'm definitely forgetting something here. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, that one as well.
But that is not a unit, Paul. The iron cannon is not a unit.
I feel like I have to be forgetting something here.
Yeah.
All right, the time is up, you guys. Give you a couple more seconds. Add one or remove one. Lock in those answers. Pencils down, my dude.
Okay.
I'm ready.
If I've forgotten one, I'm going to be sad, but here we go.
Okay, Blade, what is it?
Tough.
What do you have for me?
22.
22 for Blade. And Jeffrey?
I went with B, 21.
B, 21. And the answer is indeed 22.
Ah, man!
Jeffrey,
Which one did I forget?
Did you forget Mammoth Tank?
I did! Oh, no! Shit! It was Mammoth Tank.
That was the last one I got.
Oh, goddamn. Well played.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, Mammoth Tank! He's
Mammoth
screwed me!
Tank, bro!
Oh,
That's
shit.
almost worth an extra point, I'd say.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You got it, but we have to hand it to him though. That little tidbit kind of saved this otherwise obnoxious question.
Yeah. Yep.
That made it
I'm
a
glad
little
we had time to think about it as well, because without writing it down, that would have been basically impossible.
Damn it! I remember all of them except for one. Too good.
All right. Now let's see how your visual aspect is. Question number 23. What map is this?
Oh, shit.
I know what
I know,
map
actually.
it is, I can't remember the name.
I know the name.
Oh, well, good for you, bro. It sounds like you're going to get the answer right.
I hope so. We'll see.
Not even multiple choice. Hateful.
I actually got into the habit. This is kind of a funny fact, but I got into the habit of identifying the map as soon as you see it because I always surrender on neutral, zone, and side by side because I just hate those maps so much. I just can't be bothered to play on them.
Yeah,
I don't
those
play
maps
much anyway,
suck.
right? I was just like, So I actually kind of got into the habit of looking at it. But
Wait, hang on. I think I remember the name now.
I think I know which one this is.
Chat is doing very
sure.
well. Chat knows it. Come on, you guys. If chat knows it, you
Just
can
write it
know
down.
it. Also, Jeffrey, remember you still have that lifeline.
I don't need it. What are you talking about? I kind of do, actually. If we're being honest here. But no, I think I got this one.
Hold on.
Don't know what the map looks like as... do know what the map looks like as a whole, but never the name. Yeah, that's
my problem as well. Like I know
Exactly.
for sure what the map looks like.
But you would think that these dudes hosting tournaments, you know, might have a little bit more association than the rest of us.
Okay, I'm ready.
Blade is ready. Jeffrey, whenever you're ready, you can start.
All right. Okay. I went with the cauldron.
I also drew a cauldron!
Yes!
Beautiful drawings, you guys. You can tell that you are drawery veterans. That is correct.
That's why it took me so long, because I drew it wrong twice.
That's awesome. Love it. Good stuff.
I was thinking maybe it was... At first I was like, is it bullseye or cauldron? I wasn't 100% because bullseye's similar, but it doesn't have the lake.
Yep, there's also one other difference, which I'm not going to mention.
All right, are we ready for the next question?
I am.
It is another map question, number 24.
I like map questions.
Me too.
Nice, me too.
Oh shoot. I know the rest of the map. Like I can picture it in my head.
Yep.
What's it called?
This is it's an iconic map. It's in Tiberian.
Kind of.
It would have been savage if we would have had some, you know, Gold League maps.
Okay, I have my answer. I
Yeah,
could be
if
wrong.
we were
though.
to add options, Kenny thinks it would be too easy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I know this one.
All right, Blade, since you were last, you get to go first. What world do we live in?
Frozen Road.
Frozen Road. Jeffrey?
That might be right. I said the needle.
Oh no, the needle's a green map, my dude.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think this is right, but I can't think of what else it is.
The needle has a grassy lawn.
Yeah, I guess it does.
To the map.
Yeah, green map.
It is indeed Frozen Road.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna smash the map round. By the way, I know you all the maps.
I know most of them. Frozen Road is not one of my better known maps. But...
I could maybe sit here and write out the name of every single map in Rivals. Maybe.
Oh, God. There's like, what, 52 of them, I think? Or
There's like
something
6
like
or
that?
something. It's a lot. There's a
It's
lot of maps.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you're going to smash all of these map questions, then I think we need to make them a little bit harder. What do you say?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, the question's been hard enough.
That was a rhetorical question.
Oh, good.
But this one's not. Number 25. What is the map pool for the second resource challenge that can appear in a season?
Dude, what is this question?
Is it A, Stonewall / Field, B, Fighting Pit and Orbit, C, Caged In and Blind Spot, or D, Down the River and Flooded Fields?
You know, I bet you Kenny wrote this question because he watches my stream a lot and he knows
resource challenge?
He knows for a fact that every time I go into one of these events, I'm surprised by which maps are there. He knows every time I go in, I'm like, oh, this one this time? Oh, God.
Okay, I got an answer.
Resource challenge. Like, I can narrow it down, right? Because, like, two of the answers are gonna be the ones that can arrive in resource challenge. Right?
Yeah. That is a good deduction. That's why this one has options.
I don't even play resource challenge, really.
I don't even play Rivals, really. I remember, like, I know the event maps and I know the rotations, but I'm pretty sure some of these answers are just blatantly wrong, like they're for other events. I'm trying to sort that out, and I think I know which one's which, but and it comes down to 2 for me, but I'm not sure 100% which one it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's two options. I think I know which one it is.
I don't. But
by the way, Jeffrey, don't forget you have a lifeline. You've only got a few questions left.
true, I do have a lifeline. That's a good point, actually. Should I be using? Thanks for the tip, Blade.
I'm just.
Appreciate it.
It looks like this. I'm looking at the question. I'm thinking this is one where I'd call my friend if I had it available.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's get Omelette in here. Let's ask him.
I'm gonna lock in my answer then.
All right, Blade's locking in his answer. Jeffrey is gonna ask Omelette. Let's get him in the call.
Yo.
Hey, Omelette, how's it going, buddy?
Oh man, how's the weather?
Oh, it's actually the weather's great right now. I'll tell you, it's fantastic. But anyways,
45
time's on the clock.
seconds starting now.
Oh
Right,
shoot!
so-
Yeah.
You've read the question?
Yeah, I've read the question. So this is
Are you as
this is
confident as
a
I
middle
am?
scratcher. Oh yeah, it's.
I'm thinking it's either B or D.
I
I'm
would
thinking it's
go
one of the
with
two.
B, my friend. This is
B.
D as in dog. This is the one where I always get triggered by people who bring artillery on it. So
So you think it's B?
D is in dog.
Oh, D is in dog. All right, we're going with. Okay, all right.
This
Thanks,
second
Omelette.
resource challenge. It's every 5 month or 5 week season. So
Right. Okay,
3,
let's do it.
2, 1. Thank you for your contribution, Omelette. All right, so are you gonna be listening to his advice?
Well, I called him for a reason, so I think I am.
Okay, so Jeff is locking in D as in dog. Blade, what is your answer?
I have also gone D.
Also,
Oh,
gone
this
D.
bodes. Maybe it doesn't bode well. We've gotten dual answers wrong many times.
The
Let's see.
answer is indeed D.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Omelette
lucky
to the
you
rescue.
didn't- B is the unranked maps.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah.
I think Fighting Pin Orbit is unranked, and that's what I was like.
B is unranked. C, I'm pretty sure is just nothing, or maybe it was Blind Spot has only ever been in like one event. It was in like tournament, right? And there was 3 maps, and one of them was Blind Spot. And everyone hated Blind Spot because the other 2 maps were completely different. There was like 2 maps where you wanted to play snipers, and then it was Blind Spot. And I'm
Right.
pretty sure it was in champs or tournament. I think it was tournament because obviously it doesn't run anymore, and you never play on Blind Spot. And then A and D, I think, are the resource challenge maps. And I remember playing on Stonewall / Fields way more, so I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure D.
Well, paid off. All right.
Holy man, he's got your back.
He does.
He nailed it.
All right, question number 26. Which of these units has a female voice actor? Is it A, Basilisk, or is it B, Talon, C, Disruptor, or D, Venom?
Which of them has a female voice actor?
Okay, I've got my answer.
I'm trying to think what they say. I don't listen to the game very much.
But, I mean, you even did a YouTube video with all the only female voice actor deck.
I know, right? You'd think I'd know.
Yeah, come on, Blade.
I'm pretty sure I have the answer. But let me just think for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lock this in. I don't know though. You'd think I'd know this one.
I'm like 70% sure. That's where I'm at.
You know what? This is really difficult.
Oh, I've just been informed that we have another issue in our question cards. The answer D is not Venom, but it's Orca Bomber. Sorry.
Oh.
It's supposed to be changed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because I'm pretty sure Venom has a female voice actor.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Well, Venom's gone now. Forget Venom. It's
All right. Well, now I
Orca
need to. What? It's one of the other.
Sorry.
Yeah, because like I was like pretty sure Venom was correct, and I was
The
thinking
cards
about
are
the others.
scuffed, man. We gotta work with it.
Okay. So D should be Orca Bomber.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Orca Bomber says.
Shoot. Oh man. You've been doing some Orca Bomber videos lately too. You should know.
I this is difficult now.
I should too. I've watched them. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Oh no! You know what? No, yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it.
I think I'm wrong, but I'm going for it.
All right, Jeffrey, what's your answer?
I went with A Basilisk.
And
I have
Blade?
also gone for A Basilisk.
Also gone for A. In that case, you are both correct.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
I could like in my head, all I can think of for Talon is the guy saying rotors spinning. I think that's Talon. That's all I could think of. And then Venom is definitely a female voice actor.
Yep.
And I couldn't remember what Basilisk says.
That was my thought either, because you never play it.
There's like a voice line about the eye of the basilisk, and I remember that being a girl's voice. So it had to be Basilisk. But the mine was really hard. That shouldn't have been that difficult. I play so much Rivals.
Like, I knew Talon and Disruptor weren't female voice actors, and then I was like, was Orca Bomber? And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure not. And then
I remember it. There's like, it's that gruff voice, and he said there's something about bombs away, right? That's an
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
right.
He might
So
be Scottish, actually. I don't know if I'm making that up.
yeah, I actually think you might be
I think
right.
the Orca Bomber might be a Scottish man voice.
All right, are you guys ready for the
Nailed
next
it.
question?
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, since that went so well, let's do another.
Oh,
Question
dude.
number
Oh, the
27.
flip side.
What unit has the voice line, I like hospital food anyway? Is it A,
Ooh.
Scorpion
Not
Tank,
easy.
B, Attack Bikes, C, Tick Tank, or D, Chem Buggy?
I thought it was easy, but then actually it's between two. No, I'm pretty sure I've got it.
Okay, I think I do too, but I don't know. I'm going with it. I'm sticking with my answer.
All right, Jeffrey, lock in your answer and show us, please.
I went with C, the Tick Tank.
Jeff goes with C, and Blade.
I'm pretty sure it's bikes. B for bikes.
And the
Oh,
answer
maybe.
is indeed the Attack Bikes.
Yeah.
Point goes to
Yeah,
Blade.
That's
Yeah.
a voice line I hear a lot.
Yes.
Oh, well, for sure. Yeah, you must.
I was like, oh, this is easy. I hear this all the time. And then I'm like, wait, I play bikes and chuggy all the fucking time. I don't actually. It's one of those two because I play a million units.
Yeah, you definitely hear that one a lot. I think it's also a really funny line.
Yeah, it is.
They have a line for when you order them to attack something they're bad against, and you attack riflemen with bikes all the fucking time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
you hear
point.
that voice line quite a lot.
Yeah, and then that's why it's clever, right?
Yeah.
I think it's super funny.
Rivals is very, very well made game. It's got a lot of production value behind it. Such a shame about what happened with Rivals.
It is. Yeah, it's very well polished, as it is anyway.
All right, hang on a sec while I prepare the next question. All right, question number 27 is going to be, who was the number 2 on the infamous Midnight Nations ranking of Rivals players in 2019 September? Was it A?
This is an excellent question.
God.
Was it A, Alicia, B, good old Big Boss, C, Bike Rush, or D, himself?
Dude.
I'll tell you what, I know for sure that the Fallen was number 10. I remember that being a meme. The Fallen rankings were definitely better than the Midnight Nation rankings, but they were also a lot more nebulous. Oh, this is tough, man. This is really tough. I think I'm between two.
Yeah, for sure. It's only down to 2. Oh man, was it Alicia or Bike Rush? Which one was it? I don't know, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I could go either way, really, when you think about it.
Shut up, Jeffrey. I think I've got my answer.
All right, Blade is locked in. How's it looking, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I think it's wrong, but I'm gonna go with it.
I think I actually might be wrong. Like, I legitimately think I might be wrong here.
Yeah.
All right, Jeffrey, go ahead.
All right, I think it's D himself.
D himself. Okay, and Blade.
I also went with Midnight Nation is a D.
And
yes. I think it's wrong though.
The correct answer though is Bike Rush.
Yeah, I was between
Bike
Rush. Yeah, no, I was between Bike Rush. I'm pretty sure it was Midnight Nation put himself number 1, and then Bike Rush second. But I couldn't remember. I was sitting there thinking, I know that he tried to be like. I was thinking maybe he tried to be a little humble in his own rankings, but no, I'm pretty sure it was Midnight Nation 1, Bike Rush 2.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like Bike Rush was like number 2 or number 3. That was my thinking.
I was between those two. It was between himself or Bike Rush. I couldn't, for the life of me, think who would he have put above himself though. So maybe I should have known that he wasn't going to put himself number 2.
Yeah,
I know that Alicia was like not even there. He was like Alicia's trash. She's not even top 10. And I think Big Boss was like pretty high up, like 4th or something.
Yeah, he was up there.
My sources have just provided me with Midnight Nation's notes on the rankings. Number 1, Alicia, best micro and best pressure in the game.
Wait,
Number 2,
Alicia. Wait, sorry, you say number 1, Alicia?
Yes.
Wow, I remember him saying Alicia was trash.
Number 2, Bike Rush. Number 3, Big Boss, the best double Harv player. Number 4, Maximus.
Right.
Number 5, Heroic Farmer.
Heroic Farmer was great, man. That guy was really good.
Yeah, he
Number
was.
6, Suzaku.
Yep.
Number 7, Porcupix. 8, Benven. 9, Victor. And Blade. Unfortunately, you're last.
Whoa, I made the list. That's impressive. Given how much
That is impressive.
I can't believe he put me on there.
All that cookie cutter Seth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he says his notes are.
Suzaku, his note for Suzaku was inventor of cookie cutter Seth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Good stuff.
Which wasn't even true, because he just copied it from other people.
Yep. That's true.
Classic. Classic Big Boss. Classic Midnight Nation action. I can't believe he put Alicia number 1. He hated her so much. Crazy.
This was during a time when his Discord was one of the most active Discords.
Global Nation, baby.
Oh man, people love Global Nation. Everyone was joining Global Nation to get in on the drama.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was,
oh man, that was fun.
So much fun from Global Nation Discord. That was the place to be.
It was. Yep.
All right, we are now moving on. Our next question is going to be about unit interactions.
Okay.
Number 28. What is the result of this interaction?
Oh man. I knew for a fact there was going to be Stealth Tank versus Orca in here somewhere. That was for sure. I was even thinking to myself, I wonder if they're going to do Orca facing away versus Stealth Tank.
I have my answer.
I just noticed that this card is missing the options, so I'll read them out loud. But it's
there's options.
Yeah, they're also obvious. All right. Option A is Stealth Tank wins, Orca dies. Option B is Orca wins, Stealth Tank dies. Option C is both units die, and option D, both units get damaged, but neither are destroyed.
It's gotta be the last one.
It's gotta be. Both units agree to a truce and have biscuits and tea at high noon.
Yeah,
they run out of rockets. They miss. You know, it happens. They're all humans.
Yeah, to be fair, the interaction was attack bikes versus drones, then nobody knows.
Right. Yeah, it's left up to chance at that point. All right, I've got my answer.
The answers again.
The answers again?
Yeah.
A, stealth tank wins, Orca dies. B, Orca wins, stealth tank dies. C, both die. D, both damage.
Yeah, it's between two, like most multiple choice questions. I'm going to lock in an answer, but again, I'm not really confident because there's two options that it could easily be.
Jeffrey, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, then go ahead, Blade. What's your answer?
I have gone for B, the Orca will win.
Okay, Blade goes for B. And Jeffrey?
I've gone for C, they both die.
Yeah, that's
C,
between
they
those.
both die. Interesting. All right, this is going to be an animation. Let me cue the animation 1 second.
Wow, the animation. Look at this high-tech nonsense.
Nice.
If I can only find it.
If the Orca was facing away, if the Orca was one tile to the left, then this is a very easy answer.
All right,
But
here we
the
go.
fact that it has to go on the pad and unstealth made me think that the Orca would be able to turn around.
Oh, here we go.
Did you catch it?
No!
Yes! Yes! I knew it!
I didn't think the stealth tank would get the last missile off.
All right, we'll play that one more time.
I just, in my head, I'm like, I've seen this interaction happen quite a few times.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I'm like, it feels like this one is an equal trade. I'm quite sure, because of the time it takes for the Orca to turn around.
If the Orca is one tile to the left, then the stealth tank obviously wins. And if the Orca is facing the stealth tank, then the Orca obviously wins. But when the Orca has to turn and the stealth tank has to unstealth, that one I wasn't sure about.
One thing I learned early about Orca Micro was that when you obviously want to put it on the back pad where the stealth tank is, right? So that the way the stealth tank has to go onto the pad. But the one thing that's also important is you have to make sure it's turned around. Otherwise, this happens. I remember this from way back when, because for those that weren't part of Terminus Shores, there used to be like this player's almanac, and then there actually were like these interactions posted there about how they would go.
From.
I actually think it is. Yeah, I'm quite sure, because Kenny was involved with this, I believe. I maybe I'm wrong on that, but anyway, I just remember that there were all these, and Orca was one of the first ones that they talked about, so I remember it from that.
Would it upset you to learn that I've never read the Terminus Shores Almanac?
It would not actually, because I mean, why would you? Okay, you clearly don't need it, so.
All right, well done, Jeffrey.
Yeah, all right.
For
Feel
you.
good about that one.
Let's move on to our next question. 29. How many units were released after the official launch of Rivals?
Oh gosh.
Who knows, man?
And like, is this counting
Is
the
this
units
multiple
released in the
choice?
alpha?
We have no multiple choices.
Oh my
I'm sorry
God.
I regret to inform you.
Oh, after the official launch. So you're talking about after it was globally released?
Yes.
Okay, I might be able to figure this out.
Whoever is
no idea,
closest
bro.
wins this point.
I'm gonna count backwards. I'm gonna see where I end up.
After December 2018.
I got to really think about this.
Yeah, I might write them down here.
Blade should know this because this question came when Volumes was looking for a challenge to suggest, and this was his idea.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, you should remember that, Blade. Come on.
Yeah, I should remember every challenge I've ever done.
Come on, get with it.
Released after the official launch.
Yeah. This question's a little easier for me, only because I joined right before global launch, so I don't remember the releases before that. But you would.
Yeah, I can't distinguish the like late beta releases from the early releases.
There's a lot of crunching going on in my head right now. Pulling out all the cobwebs.
I just need to get closer than Jeffrey, right?
Exactly. Closest number wins.
Okay, I think I've got an answer.
All right, Jeffrey locked in, waiting for you, Blade.
I'm trying to remember if Centurion and Tick were after release or before. That's where I'm struggling, because I seem to recall they kept doing like double unit releases. They'd be like, we're releasing this and this at the same time, and I don't remember if those two came before or after the release of the game. Okay, I think I'm happy.
All right, let us hear what you got.
I haven't written it down, but hang on, let me write it down. I'm gonna go with 14.
14. And
Sorry.
Jeffrey, what's your answer?
Ooh, it's gonna be close. I went with 18.
18. And
I definitely remembered more than 14, though.
the correct answer is 17.
Oh, yes!
Jeffrey is the closest.
All right, go on. List the units for us. I want to see which ones I missed.
I do not have a full list, but
Oh
my sources
God.
say
Terrible
that
backing work.
it would be 18, except McNeil doesn't count because it's not a unit.
That's right.
So Jeffrey would have been spot on.
Almost. I was pretty close.
Yeah, very close.
What have you written them down, Jeffrey?
Yeah, so I'll read out the ones I wrote down.
Sure.
So I got MG, Avatar, Scavenger, Mohawk, Laser Drone, Shade, Shatterer, Catalyst Gunship, Razorback, MSV, Wheels, Grenadiers, Mutants, Borka, and Dogs.
Wait,
those are the
Wheels
ones I remembered.
were after release? No, Dogs
yes.
were beta. Dogs were definitely beta.
I don't think they were.
They
I think
were,
Dogs
I
were
remember
after.
watching Bike Rush play them in the beta.
Maybe, because
I'm pretty sure
I don't
Dogs
think
were
so.
beta. I'm pretty sure Dogs were...
Well, you could be right. I don't know. I could be
Cyberwheel,
wrong.
I think... Like, Cyberwheel, I didn't even think about. Chuggy, I'm pretty sure was beta. Laser Drone, I have written down. Tick Tank, I think was also beta.
It was. Tic Tank and APC
Yeah.
came out in the beta. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think
No,
Dogs came out later.
I'm pretty sure Dogs were beta. Drone Swarm was also beta. Laser Drones I thought were beta, but maybe they weren't. I don't know, man. That was tough. But no, I'm pretty sure Dogs were beta. I'm like, not 100%, but before
you could be
the
right.
release event, I watched Bike Rush dog predator rushing people on stream, and I'm pretty sure that must have been in the beta. Cyber Wheels, I think, came out after the beta, but
The Wheels
Dogs,
did for
I'm
sure.
not sure were beta release.
Yeah,
But yeah, Mutants and
Chad is
Grenadiers
also
as well.
confirming this. Dogs were
Grenadier
beta,
definitely, I've
Wheels
got-
after
I've got
release.
Gren written down. Mutant, I thought was earlier, but maybe I was wrong.
Okay,
Mutant probably was post-release actually.
Yeah, they definitely were.
Yeah, so I missed Mutant. But dogs were beta. Not that it matters.
Yeah, maybe
now.
they were.
Dogs were beta. I'm pretty sure.
Are you guys ready for the final question?
Let's get it underway.
All right. The last question that's going to wrap up this great series, question number 30. What was the highest number of the Tiberium League population that has ever been reached?
Ooh.
Closest number.
Highest? Okay.
This must have been early on,
And
like,
for chat who was doubting our answers, we have screenshots of this one.
it wouldn't have been right at the start because people were struggling to make Tib. It would have been like a few months in, I think, once people started being able to make Tib. All right.
I have an answer. I don't think I'm anywhere near close. Maybe we'll see.
I'm writing down my answer now.
I have mine ready to go.
Mine is like a pretty big guesstimate. I'm just like the last two numbers. I'm just gonna write at random.
So to clarify here, because there's lots of questions in chat, the highest number that you can see, either faction.
Okay, I'm ready.
Both ready? All right, Blade, let's go.
I've gone 3,218.
Ooh.
Okay. It's not written backwards.
No, you got it right.
You
There
got
you
it
go.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Jeffrey,
all
let's
right.
see it.
Okay, I went for 3185.
Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close.
Who's gonna take home the money? No, they won't be me.
Both very, very good guesses. Very close here. The correct answer is 3539.
Oh,
Wow, that's big.
so Blade takes it. Wow,
That is big.
Yep.
That's
That is
huge,
even
yeah.
bigger than I thought it was. Holy crap! I knew it was over 3K. I remembered it was over 3K, but I couldn't remember how much.
I thought it was like just above 30, like 3,000.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
This was in July 2022, and it was for the Nod faction.
July 22.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
That's crazy. That's like several
Really?
years after release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
How much
again,
before everyone quit, but after everyone could make it.
what it does not encompass is all the people sitting tied for 3,700, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the
It
biggest
doesn't
that,
feel like this
that we
is
can
not
possibly
great.
record
So-
as players.
Like, there could have been players who were in GDI with GDI that aren't recorded here as well. So it's probably like the number is higher than that, really.
All right.
Oh.
The final score
The
here.
ending of 2020.
Final score is 16-11. That means Blade is going to take the crown for this game show.
Let's go.
Well done.
All right. Well done, Blade.
Only 16 out of 30, barely over 50%. That's
Yeah.
like Oaken win rate right there.
Right? Yeah.
And he didn't
Okay,
even
good player,
win the
Blade, good
questions
quiz
that
player.
were about him. That's the greatest bit.
How did we not have an Oaken question? That's the real question.
Well,
Yeah, like,
we're
the question should
leaving
have
a
been,
lot
how good
of
is
room
Oaken?
open in case
Yeah,
we
we
do
should
another
have
one.
We should have had how good is Oaken.
Oh man.
That
I
was a
love it.
lot of fun. Thank you guys for participating. Thanks for chat, for
Oh,
tuning in.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Yourself.
Yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed
It was
that.
a really lot of fun. Yeah, thanks for putting this together. Like, clearly a lot of thought went into this. Look at the production on this. I mean,
Yeah.
really awesome stuff. Thank you so much for having us be a part of this. This was a lot of fun.
There were a couple issues, but we'll iron those out by the next time. Shall we display the tiebreaker question just for fun? Do you want an extra question?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's do
yeah.
the tiebreaker question.
Bonus round. Let's go.
All right, let's do the tiebreaker
And this-
question.
And now the final question for 58 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Double or
Games
nothing.
were relevant until
Tiebreaker,
now.
double or nothing. How many total cards are needed to reach level 15 with a common unit?
Oh shit! I think I can do this. Hang on.
I never did the math because, well, you know, a free-to-play guy over here, so I really figured that out.
Give me a second. I think I can work this one out roughly.
You know,
It's like 22,000 or something like that. That's going to be my guess, 22,000.
Give me a second.
of all the questions that have been displayed today, I have the feeling that if the roles were reversed and I was answering and you were asking, I would get a lot of them wrong, but this one, for some reason, stuck with me. Maybe it was also because the last unit to be leveled up was the battering ram. And that was a common unit.
Oh, a lot of people did the math on how to figure this out, right? Way back in the beginning, just to know how they were spending the money.
Okay.
I vaguely remember a number, but...
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, thank you, TT, for the kind donation.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm off by something, because one of these, like, I've written down all the levels and the number of cards required to level up, as far as I remember. And there's, like, a discrepancy at about level 10 to 11, where I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's about 14,377.
All right, 14,377 for Blade. And Jeffrey, what's your number?
I said 22,000. I was thinking 15 in the beginning, but we'll go 22. We'll go high. Jeopardy rules, you know?
All right, the answer is 16,466.
Yeah, I definitely messed
I knew
up.
it was around there, but yeah. I never really paid attention to
the
that
last
stuff.
level, isn't the last level 6,000?
The last level,
probably.
The last two levels are 10,000.
10,000? Like, as in combined?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had that.
Wow.
I think it's 6,000 for 15 and 4,000 for 14. and then it basically doubles each time. So it's like roughly 2,000, 1,000, 600-ish, then like 300, 200, 100, 40, 8, 20, 10, something like that. But I don't know why I'm missing like 2,000 cards worth. I must have definitely, maybe 13 to 14 is more than I thought it was. Oh, you know why I've got a random number missing? It's because I've done 50. I've got a number next to 15. You don't have to level up from 15. You level up from 14.
Yeah.
So that's why I got stuck with a number that didn't make sense. Although I still would have been like 2k off. I still would have been 2k short.
Yep.
I'm gonna go look up the stats. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wasn't that bad. Well done, my dudes. And you know, you guys, if there's more interest, we can do this with different people. We have a bunch of questions left over that didn't make it, that can be repurposed. We've had thoughts about doing a quiz on Discord, but you know, the problem with that is always that people, you never know if people are Googling the answers. So if you guys have feedback, questions, interest, let us know, and there might be another game show in the future.
I hope so. That was super fun.
Yeah,
that was great.
I thought it was a lot of fun too. and
it was
now
awesome.
we got a feel for what kind of questions are tough and hard. We were a little bit surprised, or at least I was, by the things that were easy and hard, did not meet our expectations, and so that'll give us some input for the fine tuning of round 2. All right, thanks everyone for tuning in, and see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much. See you guys later.
Peace out.